At Aden Abdullah Airport in Mogadishu, it's busier than usual. Dozens of Somalis who have US visas and others traveling on temporary US travel documents are frantically trying to get back to the United States.
These are very desperate people, but I'm sure they are resilient enough that if they are unable to get into the United States, they will ultimately make a life for themselves. Somalis do not easily give up on life.
Turkish Airlines is the only international airline with flights to and from Mogadishu. Most passengers therefore transit through regional travel hubs in Nairobi, Kenya, and Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. Although the Trump order does not mention any action towards immigrants currently living in the United States, some Somalis fear deportation. Somali-born US citizen Mohammed has just landed in Mogadishu.
I can only speak for Somalis living in Minnesota, and I would tell you there is a lot of fear, not among the US citizens of Somali origin, but those still going through the asylum process.
Their fears are valid. The Trump administration started deporting people to Somalia just days after his inauguration. At least 90 people were deported from the United States to Somalia last week after spending time in prisons and detention centers. 26,000 Somali refugees in Kenya are also affected. The refugees in Dadaab, the world's largest refugee camp, have been waiting for resettlement in the US for more than a decade because of extensive medical checks and interviews.
It's going to be horrific for those people unless some other country that are comparable to sort of America of some sort is able to welcome them. I think it's one of the most cruel acts of any government at any time in the history of the United States.
For now, those who can say they will take advantage of the window offered by the court's decision to return to the US. For them, living in fear in Somalia is not an option. Mohammed, Adow, Jazeera, Mogadishu, Somalia.